This is the women's singles class 10 semi-final between Qian of China, the world number 1, and teenager Sophie WALLOE, just 16 years of age. Silver in the World Championships last year, though. Qian took silver in London in the singles in 2012, and the world number 1 will certainly be looking to go on better this time.
Fascinating matchup between these two. 20-year-old and a 16-year-old. One already with medals in London at the World Championships as well. And somebody who is on a really good trajectory. The Danish athlete played at the World Championship, medal at the European Championships, wants to play at the Olympics. That's the ambition of the girl. And why wouldn't you? Let's get back to this woman first, though. Been playing since she was 5. She is really a phenomenal athlete.
She really is, and at just 20 years of age, she has been on the circuit for an awful long time. Made her international debut at just 13 years old.
As is the Chinese way, and you can see these two going at it for quite some years to go. You know, so young. These athletes, 3 matches in the group stage and straight into these semi-finals. So the pressure is really on.
Hasn't dropped a game yet in competition. That's how good she is.
Broke a few Brazilian hearts on the way through as well. Beating the Brazilian 3-0 as well.
Slower start for the Dane. Lost the first match, but found her form in the second and third when it really counted.
Well, is a particularly good player, and no disgrace to go down to her, but main thing for her is that she's in the final. That defeat meaning that she is facing this world ranked number 1. But if you want to get into the final, you've got to get through some good players into the gold medal match. Class 10 is the class for athletes with a physical impairment, with the least impairment in the standing category. Category 11, there is a category 11, that's for those with intellectual impairments. So expect this to be fast and furious. And hopefully pretty close and exciting. right on the edge of the table. That's where you want to be. Less time to get the shot away, and it just swerved away from Qian. Good start. They've been very hot on serves, haven't they, all through this tournament. That's the warning. She'll lose a point next time. The effect of the spin is taken away from that. Nice backhand from WALLOE. And Qian, no, she's in a battle here. And again, looking for that big forehand and finding air instead of the ball. That was a great shot, but look at the return here. All the side spin means it's always moving away from you. Oh, she did very well to get that one back. Yang hung right on the edge of the table. Sat up nicely though, and a lot of power in that forehand. Went for the big one. A bit wild and unbalanced from Yang. Nice change of direction from Sophie WALLOE. Oh, great defense initially from Yang, and then able to turn it into attack. WALLOE making the returns with a lot of topspin. Still unable to prevail. And it's long again to gain points for the Chinese #1 in the world. There it is. A little bit of indecision from WALLOE. She was ahead, but it was a good game from Yang.
Cracking pace in that first game, wasn't there? And such skill on show from both players.
Eleven-8 though. WALLOE will be disappointed with that after leading early on. Important for WALLOE to get a good start again in this second game. Don't want to let the match run away with you. Great forehand. Really gave it everything. Across the table. Eight shots, just the longest rally in this game. It's not been one of those kinds of matches so far. Modern game, of course, all built on attacking play, not the defensive style. You can still see in a few of the top players, certainly at the Olympics. Went long. There are our Danish friends making all the noise in the stands. And it's quite a lot of noise, that has to be said. Oh, what a point that was. 3 or 4 could have been winners. Great shot there, took the edge. What a return that was. But good positioning from Qian, ready to just gobble up the pieces there. And you said there hasn't been much of a rally to speak of, and there was one. Excellent forehand. Next couple of points been a little bit tentative from Sophie WALLOE. Big occasion, big stage. So better comeback. Bit of good fortune. She'll take that at this position in the game. Great top spin return from WALLOE. Yeah, unable to control it. Dips on you, and that's why she was already through on the shot. Turning the compliment. too strong, good forehand. And once again, game points to Yang to make it into a 2-0 lead. Too strong. Backhand going wide. And WALLOE is up against it, the 16-year-old. Just too quickly onto her to control the shot.
So 2 very tight games there. Ultimately, it was the Chinese who prevailed. If she wins this, she's into the final.
I just wonder how she's still only 16. Astonishing, really, how she will respond to this, whether she can dig deep, whether it just be a procession to the final for Yang. Her power is astonishing. When she gets into her stride, Yang.
She is ruthless.
And the top spin, giving that a flat ball. Let's change the ball. Ball made out of plastic now, not acetate. Can split, can chip. Main advantage is it's less flammable.
Which is good to hear.
Well, it just helps when you've got a warehouse full of them. Just missing the range again. She's frustrated with herself. I imagine there will be a timeout pretty soon if it carries on like this. There you go, timeout called.
Almost psychic, aren't you?
Well, the coach will be thinking it can't go on much longer like this because the match will be over, so he may have seen something he can help with, but maybe just to give us some confidence, just to break the run of points. So then, bit of a hole to dig out of for Sophie WALLOE. Now 4 down and 2 games down. And Yang looking ominously in good form. Oh, look to wind up the forehand again. Motoring towards the gold medal match at the moment. Not much the coach can do. And a lovely cross table forehand, got round really well. It's long this time. Another good forehand. Such power from the 20-year-old. Yet to drop a game. And it may be that she hasn't as she heads towards the gold medal match. Astonishing. Misses that one though. That's the cushion to try these shots. Doesn't have to be too conservative. Oh, it's long, it's long. Well, Qian went into defensive mode and just waited. And the error came from WALLOE in the end. 2 points away from heading to the gold medal match.
One point away for the world number one.
Yeah, and 7 match points, so that's a hell of a cushion. Not just yet. Still not just yet. Surely it's coming though. Can't quite believe that the Chinese coach has called a timeout, but he has, with his charge in absolute control here. Just squandered 2 match points, but not exactly crisis point just yet.
No, she's in the position where she can afford to at the minute, but she'll want to get this done and dusted fairly quickly, I'm sure.
That's the 5-minute mark in this game. It's only taking 5 minutes to finish the others off, so can she do it now? She has the serve. Still can't quite get over the line. Did well to get that one back, didn't she, WALLOE? Not sure the timeout did any good, perhaps more harm than good.
We might well have a comeback on our hands here. 10-8 now, 6th match point.
Well, how does that happen? Hatful of match points, and all of a sudden she's just tightened up a little bit. That's long. And after all that, not quite enough of a comeback from Sophie WALLOE.
But she gave it a good go, didn't she? And that is Qian into the final, the world number one. She was a silver medalist in London 4 years ago. I'm sure with this kind of form she can certainly go on better, but a valuable lesson there for the 16-year-old from Denmark, playing in her first Paralympic Games. A real talent to look out for.
Yeah, the coach doesn't look too happy. She doesn't look too happy, but she's 16 and there's a lot of time for her to improve. Took a while to get over the line, but that's the moment Qian booked her place in the gold medal match.